Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have this 2006 BMW X5 with a 4.8 IS engine. Back in the days when this BMW X5 came out, BMW didn't have an M version of the BMW X5, and they came out with this. This was the M version, we can call it, of the regular BMW X5. It was a pretty nice BMW X5. It had many different nice features: air suspension, a better engine than better than the regular X5 4.4. It had more horsepower and a better exhaust. But sadly, because it's a BMW, it's going to have problems, especially a used problem. So expect problems with this. And today we're going to talk about the air suspension in this case, because this BMW X5 came with an air suspension, and this is kind of problematic in this BMW's X5. So the problem we're having on this BMW X5 is the air suspension. What is going on over here is then the suspension drops and never raises back. And when it raises way too much. As you can see, this is like off-roading style. But this happens because of the module that controls the suspension. In this case, it's not working properly. In this case, we get in the code 64. This code relates to a pausability problem with the module that controls the suspension. And this causes that the suspension cannot be controlled normally. So the suspension of this BMW X5 is controlled by this little control over here. Basically, this is the leveling valve, the leveling controller. What you do is like press it down if you want it to go down, or press it up if you want it to go up. But what happens is then this just like goes off, the light goes completely off. And right here in the dashboard, in this little box over here, we get a message that says inactive air suspension. That is caused because the system is not actually working properly. The only problem with this type of suspension on this BMW X5, then it's kind of pricey to prepare it. It is very complicated to decide or to fix it, or to just leave it the way it is, or to do something about it. Luckily, there is a solution too. If you don't want to fix it, you can actually go online, eBay or Amazon, and look for a conversion kit for regular shocks, regular struts, and regular springs. You can change and remove these air springs, and that way you will completely disable the air suspension, and actually works pretty well. The only problem is like you have to know what type of parts you're gonna get, because in many cases they're kind of like very cheap parts, so you have to get a good kit in order to have a good suspension on your X5. So this is all we're gonna be talking about so far on this BMW X5. It's kind of like a nice vehicle. It's like a very powerful engine and transmission, and everything is a very versatile vehicle. But you know, BMW is always gonna have problems. But there is always solutions. No matter what type of option you take, there is always a solution for the problems. But that will depend on your budget or what you actually want to do. I used to have one of these BMW X5 myself, and I actually like it. If I had the opportunity, I will have one of these again. But yes, it is an old vehicle, and still prices are kind of high to repair it. If you like the video, make sure to give thumbs up to the video. Follow us on Instagram as well. In the description below, we have a direct link to our page. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have this 2006 BMW X5 relates to the